revaluation account. It is very important account actually. During admission, retirement, death, in this all the situation, the firm will prepare this revaluation account. Why we have to prepare revaluation account? Revaluation account is very useful to revalue the firm's assets and reassess its liabilities. How to revalue the assets and liabilities? How to revalue the assets and how to reassess the liabilities? We are comparing the present position in the market value, what is the assets value today. With that, we are comparing the previous year balance sheet's assets. Can you get me point? Previous year balance sheet is available as per 31st March each and every year. All the firm, company, so all the business organizations should present their financial information to its users. So with that we can come to know what is the assets for 31st March 2020. That is the existing year, previous year's balance sheet. With that, present year, today, in market trend, what is the assets position? We are comparing the both. If present year, today's assets is more than that previous year, means assets increased, assets value is increased. So that value will be written in the credit side of revaluation account. So credit side favor for assets and debit side favor for liability. While we reassess its liabilities, the present, which means today's liability is more than the previous year. Liability means liability increase, that will be written in the debit side of revaluation account. At the same time, this have inverse relationship, opposite relationship. So liability increase, assets decreased will be written in the debit side of revaluation account. Assets increased, liability decreased will be written in credit side of revaluation account. Anyway, we can say simply the debit side of revaluation account is favor for liabilities and credit side of revaluation account is favor for assets. And unrecorded liabilities will be written. Unrecorded, which means new liabilities. Any new liabilities will be written in debit side of revaluation account. If previous year they fails to write any liabilities, that is unrecorded liability, that also will be entered in the debit side of revaluation account. And credit side of revaluation account, if any unrecorded assets, that assets should be entered in credit side of revaluation account. If any new assets are occurred, that new assets also will be written in credit side of revaluation account. Finally, we will balance both the side. If credit side of revaluation account more than the balances of credit side of revaluation account is more than the debit side of revaluation account, that is called revaluation. We will get balance in figure over here. For example, if accumulation, the addition of all the items in credit side is 2 lakh rupees. At the same time, addition of all the items in debit side of revaluation account is only 1 lakh. Then we will get 1 lakh balance. This 1 lakh balance is a balancing figure. Balancing figure will be written in the debit side of revaluation account because credit side is excess than the debit side. So here this will be considered as revaluation profit. Revaluation profit. This revaluation profit should be transferred to partners capital account as per their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. You know, existing profit and loss sharing ratio only we will use to that distribution of revaluation profit and loss also. Why we are using the existing profit and loss sharing ratio? Because it is related with previous year balance sheet. If debit side of revaluation account is excess, then the credit side of revaluation account. For example, addition of all the debit side, sum of all the debit side items are 2 lakh rupees. And sum of all the credit side are, these items are only 50,000 rupees. So in this situation, 1,50,000 rupees is balancing figure. This balancing figure will be considered as revaluation loss. Revaluation or loss. This loss should be transferred to partners capital account credits debit side because it is a loss. So loss should be transferred to partners capital account debit side. While they distribute this loss, they will use existing profit and loss sharing ratio for all the partners. About it we can discuss in illustration 20. I have posted separate video illustration 20. Don't forget to watch it for your better understanding. Thank you.